Hello again, everybody, to Mario Kart 8 Online Races. I am your host, Anthony, and we are going to, of course, jump into a brand new race. And it looks like we're going to N64 Yoshi Valley, which is actually a pretty cool track. Didn't actually get to show this, so of course this is the first time it ever shows up in this series, so this is a momentous occasion. Now, if you notice, aside from Danny, who was in part 1, I'm also joined by Deck and some dude named Minus Zone, which is actually Corey5896 on YouTube. Some people may recall him, some may not. So, of course, I'm still using Metal Mario. Now, this was obviously before I did part 1, because my setup's a little bit different than it was in the previous part. And initially, I was using... Well, not initially, I went through a few different things, but my original, main setup was Metal Mario in the Sports Coupe with the roller tires and the Cloud... Oh, ow! Cloud Glider. Alright, so that was interesting. You know, I feel like in this game, the items are so much more... Okay, bye. They're so much more random. But at the same time, I feel like they're kind of balanced out in the fact that, with the very first item, you don't seem to ever get, anything crazy. Like, the very first item box that you ever get, in the start of the race, it always seems to be, something really simple, bananas or, a green shell or, maybe a mushroom, maybe a red shell, nothing, super crazy, bullet bill or anything like that. So usually it's just, basic stuff. And, of course, with... they kind of switch the items around where you can now get different items in different places. Like, you can get a star in second, which is pretty wild. I believe I got a blue shell in third once. I think I got lightning in fourth or fifth. It was pretty insane, dude. It gets really wild. I feel like the random factor was ramped up so much more since Mario Kart Wii in terms of the items. And a part of me wants to say that the items are also... They're also based off of, how far ahead everybody is compared to, where you are when you get an item. But, yeah. Alright, so, doing moderately okay. I seem to be in 6th, and I see the next 4 people right in front of me. So, not too far away from 2nd. Of course, everybody likes to go this way, across the little windy bridge, because Whoa! I'm pretty sure that that's, the best way to go. Oh, that guy got crazy 8, didn't he? I honked at him. Pretty sure that guy just got a crazy 8, because I saw a bomb, and then all of a sudden that guy had a star, so... Unless that was an unbelievable coincidence. And coming around the last turn here, that was bad. Oh, that dang-did Peach. Look at her driving all over the place. Just crashing into a stamp. Take that. I'll steal one of your mushrooms. Alright, so that was pretty bad. That Peach got hit by something, and then I ran into Peach, and she shoved me off the... off the level. That's another thing about this game. The items are so ridiculous in the time that they stun you as well. It definitely seems like, I mentally timed this. And it definitely feels like a banana stunned you for the exact same time as a blue shell. Bananas are OP. Alright, so it seems as though a Deck seemed to have gotten first. There's a lot of Ludwigs here. Interesting. And unfortunately, Corey got 9th. I got 5th. Pretty much right in the middle there. That's okay. As long as I'm gaining points, man, it's fine. Alright, so as we jump into the next course, let's jump into another question. Somebody said, why did I say somebody? That was really dumb of me. Cody Rollins on Facebook asked, what character do you hope to use the most? Well, this was obviously before the game came out. And I guess if I get back into the mindset, I want to say my Mii, but I used my Mii before, and it's, not in the sort of, group of dudes that I usually like to use, so maybe not so much Mii usage, which is unfortunate, because, I was using my Mii almost exclusively in the Wi-Fi Races series, but, well, not here, not so much. Unfortunately, some guys random led us into Wii Grumble Volcano. Woohoo! Yay! I love Grumble Volcano. I could not get enough of it in the Wii version. Now I get to feel the pain all over again. Although I will say that they did, a magnificent job translating it into HD graphics. And some of the stuff they did, like in the backgrounds and stuff, are pretty awesome. The volcanoes erupting is a really, really cool effect. Yeah, it's got that, like, that really deep, booming explosion once the volcanoes go off. I thought that was really cool. It's just the lighting and the shading looks awesome. And the lava, you know, really bright. So are the fire snakes. Whoa! I'm surprised I did not get hit by that. That was pretty lucky, actually. Alright, so I seem to be stuck behind some Canadian dude named Luigi Gamer. I don't think he followed me from YouTube. He was higher up on the list than me, so I would imagine that he was here first. Probably. You know, if that was like any indication, he's up on the list. Oh, I already answered that question. Well, that's unfortunate, isn't it? Oh, lightning. You and your lightning. Always lightning. Lightning is always... Ow. Always been a killer. Oh, that was what I was going to mention. The green shells are ridiculous in this game. I have been hit by so many green shells so far. It's mind-boggling. Green shells are just... I don't know what it is. I don't know... Oh, see, I told you. Star in second. I love that. I think the Starman music in this game is pretty funky. But anyway, I don't know if it's the green shells that are bigger now, or maybe they're faster or something, but it just seems like I just get hit by green shells a lot as compared to like Mario Kart Wii. Or maybe they made it so that, you know, like people get green shells more often, perhaps, is why I'm seeing them and getting hit by them so much. It's crazy. Like, if you avoid a green shell as like it's initially being thrown by you, it'll start bouncing around, and you will most likely get hit by it on the rebound when it bounces off a whole wall or something. Boom! I love that volcano. Yeah, I'm still not a fan of this track. I really despise the fact that part of the track breaks away and makes it way more harder. But another star in second, and we're off and running. And, oh, yeah, and that's another thing about the Starman now, is that you don't get the speed boost like you used to, which is, I don't know, it's a little bit balanced, because you can still use the Starman to go over, like, you know, like dirt and grass and stuff, and it won't slow you down, but you don't get, like, you know, the extra speed boost from it, so, I don't know. Also, the Bullet Bill is a lot rarer. Kind of mixed my words there together, that was unfortunate. I love that, you know, you got to turn the headlights on when you're in, like, a dark area. It's pretty cool, too. Just the little things, you know, the little things are cool. Alright, so I guess I was in second for most of that race. That was actually a pretty standard-looking race. Alright, now, again, I'm not really... Oh, never mind, I decided to go with Moo Moo Meadows. Maybe I was just tired of voting for random. Oh, well. Let's jump to another question. I got that one. What did you think about... Brian M. on Twitter... at BoysB asks, what do you think about the roster? I feel like the diversity is marred by having almost half the characters be Koopalings or babies. Like I said before, I don't really mind the roster. I think it was an okay roster. I like the Koopalings. The baby characters are alright. Look at that. I'm staring at that guy with the freaky face in the front, in the red shirt. What is with that guy's face? Anyway, you know, there could have been a little bit more diversity, perhaps, yeah. You know, they added all 7 of the Koopalings. They added, you know, a new baby Rosalina. So, you know, it's just, I don't have a problem with it. I feel like it's a little bit different, you know. I really didn't want to see Diddy Kong again. I really didn't want to see Bowser Jr. again. You know, you got all the standard guys like, you know, Mario and Peach and Yoshi and Luigi and Bowser and Donkey Kong and, you know, those big butt jerks. You know, maybe I'm not such a fan of, like, well, I guess Koopa Troopa was in the original game, so I guess I can't really write him off. But stuff like Shy Guy, you know, Locky 2, oh my god. That was interesting. So we're here at Mount Wario. As you can see, I nearly fell off. Of course, oh, I forgot to mention, yes, the first time we saw Grumble Volcano in this series, and the first time we're seeing Mount Wario in this series. Not too big a fan of Mount Wario. I think it's an okay track. I like how it looks. The difficulty... Oh, there's a shortcut right there that I always miss. The difficulty on it is, you know, it's up there a little bit. I mean, this is part of the Star Cup, if I recall correctly. And, but the thing that really, really drives me nuts about this track is the trees. The part with the trees makes me want to go nuts. Mario9919 on Twitter asks, do you think Nintendo should make DLC for Mario Kart 8? It has retro tracks from the previous series, but it has the retro tracks from the previous Mario Karts. I didn't really get that part of the question, but anyway. Should they make DLC for it? Yeah, you know, why not? Actually, they already did. In the Japanese version, there's like a Mercedes DLC or something like that. I think it's like a reskin of the Sports Coupe, which I'm using right now. And yeah, you know, it's got like the Mercedes-Benz logo on it and whatnot. I think it's a little bit weird to see, like, you know, like product placement. These trees drive me nuts. Oh, dodged them. It's a little weird to see product placement in a Mario game, but you know, whatever. I guess there's a first for everything. But yeah, I'd love to see some DLC. I'd love to see some patches. You know, I'd love to see some fixes here for some of the problems that we're having online. And yeah, maybe a little more item balancing, because like I said, I don't really enjoy the fact that I get stunned by a banana for the same amount of time that I get stunned by a blue shell. I think that's a little bit OP. Whoa! Alright, red shelled that dude out of first, and now I took first. Is that coming for me? Who knows? Off we go, into the final part of Mount Wario, through the rings, zooms. Oh no, oh no. Oh, and apparently I'm using the Bowser kite, not the cloud glider thing, the two clouds. Oh man, this is tense. The last turn. Oh, can he do it? Will he get whacked by something? I'm like looking back constantly. Got it. What a way to end off the video. Alright, so that's it. So if you like this video, why don't you subscribe or check out some of my other videos. There's more on the way, so stay tuned. Don't forget to rate, ask me any questions you like, and I will get to more questions and more brand new races in the next part. See you all next time!